Okay, trying something different. I'm going to try to just start speaking and hope that more messages come through that need to come through. Okay, so what I'm getting is that there are those of us who you've been in isolation. Maybe you've been doing the inner work, connecting to your guides, your higher self, and you're coming back to this knowing, and you are, in whatever ways that you're opening yourself up, you are allowing yourself to become like a channel in whatever way, like a channel for source energy. So like for me, having that protective energy, there's this kind of like connecting of the dots that part of I always feel this like desire to protect things that are sacred to me. So it's helping to protect humanity. There's a connection there because humans are a vulnerable race. This is what's coming. This is new information, so I'm trying to let it come through. Humans are a vulnerable race because, it just gave me like a power up. Because of the split, because of duality, because of our dual nature, because of trauma. So I haven't collected information about like other planetary systems or other they're saying like other races. I haven't collected information on that. I might be not receptive enough to it right now, but I can only take in so much information. So we're going to stick with humans right now. So it's like the human race is at risk, and that's why I'm still trying to understand and like wrap my head around this whole new earth concept, but that's why so much of this information is being flooded, and there's supposedly lots of light being pushed onto the planet and so many of us are waking up, and so many of us have come from other places to assist. Our soul decided to come here, and maybe for all kinds of reasons, to want to experience what it's like on earth. Because outside there's many beautiful moments too, but this is what came to me is why they're not wanting me to use anything related to fear. They don't want me to impress there's anything to be afraid of, but there's a vulnerability and they're giving like it's not, yeah, in a way, yeah, it's sort of like a weakness that we have as humans because of this, that we are more susceptible to outside invade. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. It's like it's coming in fast, as we're susceptible to outside invaders. And so, which destroys you as a person. It takes your soul. It can okay. I don't want to say something that's not truth. Even cancer, okay, because that's just coming to me now, is that's possibly an outside invasion it's something that doesn't resonate with our body. Viruses, and so there are those of us who are awakening at this time to help. There's different missions that people have and different roles. And there's some of us that are here to help protect the human race. And that's so wild. And to help, we're bringing in new information. We're seeding new information. So that's why I see how this whole concept of new earth is coming in, because we're like seeding this new information to help us become stronger, to help us, for some people to do the shadow work. I think in some way, this is what I'm getting to, is that like there's those of us who have chosen to forge through in our own shadows, that has a ripple, like that whole concept of like you're healing 7 generations before and behind you or something like that in some way. But it's like it has a domino, but more of like I'm getting it more of like a a broad spectrum effect where it can help other people around you, and they're not actually even, you're literally forging it for them. You're literally moving through that pain and transmuting it for other people. So that's how, in a bigger way, it's helping the whole collective consciousness to like raise back up, to become stronger again. So in some way, having this dual nature, it has many beautiful aspects because, okay, they were saying something about nature. Okay. It has many beautiful aspects because you do get to experience the good as well and the pleasure. And we're learning through the pain, and we're learning a lot through the, we don't know. Love is a they're not saying it's a concept. They're giving it like a tool. Because we forgot. So we're trying to come back to this remembrance. We're trying to come back to love, and we're trying to retrieve these different things. Or you have these different lessons to learn. You have this mission. So there's something about that where the soul has to come here it has to have that dual aspect. But because of that as well, it means that we're more vulnerable as a race, because they're giving it just for humans. I don't know about for animals or any other things. And they're like, nature, like the earth itself is very strong. Mother Nature, like that she is using the everything that we see outside of us is a reflection. So essentially it's meant to be this symbolism so that we can learn. And so even Mother Nature, y'all are channeling this so fast. Oh my gosh. Okay. Even Mother Nature is like, we're learning through the storms and having to take shelter and having to learn how to bunker down and having to, in some way it might be a forced rest, because that chaotic energy of like, not the chaos because chaos is here, but like that desire to just go, that's got to be a virus. That's not natural. That's not nature. Nature doesn't function that way. Okay, I gotta wrap that. Okay, let me breathe for a minute and see if there's anything else that needs to come through. Okay, they're giving like, to kind of add a metaphor, is that the soul isn't in a rush. And so that erratic movement goes against the body. It goes against, oh, thank you. Okay, they're saying the cycles. It goes against the like cycles of life. So that in itself tells you that there's a it's almost like the whole planet is under a viral attack or something like that. Like it's like, it's spiritual warfare, and I'm not getting more information on like, like what types of things, but I always think about that with parasites, because I always thought parasites are such a strange thing, and why are we so susceptible to them and stuff like that. And there's this vulnerability that we have, which is more reason to seek source and to ask for protection and these different things, but also to grow spiritually, to understand that really your sensitivity is not a weakness. It's just that without awareness of these things, we allow ourselves to just be vessels for these other forces that are not natural and that are invasive and harmful, just want to harm. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. I hope that is enlightening to someone.